Oh, hello there. My name is Suzanne, and this is my first video, and it's probably going to be really rubbish. But then, who cares? We'll start somewhere, and I guess partly that's one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about. Starting somewhere. It has taken me such a long time to start this, but here I am, starting my journey, and I'm really glad to have you with me. One of the things that I talk about, and specifically here on this channel, is your emotional relationship with money and how to budget. And what I would love you to do is to be with me on my journey. So I have had a merry dance with money all of my life. I have had money and it has gone. I've spent it. I've not really understood how to budget. I've not felt that I could. I think my whole life has been lessons about money. And it came to me just a few weeks ago, really, about how I'm not really careful with money. And I used to be really careful at one time. And one of the things I used to do, and this was pre-COVID-19, was to, how can I say it? Like I used to manage it really well with cash, and we kind of seem to have moved away from this cash society. We tend to use cards a lot. So I started researching this idea about going back to cash, and it really took my fancy. So I thought, well, I'll give it a try. And I came across lots of other ideas about how to budget, as well as the idea of using cash. So one of the things I decided to do was to take my head out of the sand, because it has been buried, and have a look at what credit card debt I've got. So another thing that's going to happen is that I'm going to finally get rid of the remaining credit card debt that I've had hanging over me, that I've not wanted to look at. And I'm going to start shopping very frugally and just buying what I need. I worked out before Christmas this year that I was spending a lot of money on takeouts and coffee and meals out, and that's okay to do that, but the amount was astounding. And silly things like parking fees when I didn't need to pay for those, when I could have parked somewhere for free. And my grocery bills were huge because I wasn't thinking. So I'm going to take you on a journey really with me, and I'm going to do that, well, not live necessarily, but regularly. So I can't promise to post every week or whatever. I do have another full-time job, and that takes up a lot of my time. I think partly I'm doing this because I want to sort of video log what's happening. So as I start this journey, this is a big first for me. This is the first video that I'm going to share, and this is week 2 of using a method that I found on YouTube, and I will find I think she's called the Budget Mom, so credit to her. I will tag her when I get the chance to. She's over on Instagram. I discovered her through a good friend of mine who told me who she was, and she takes all the cash that she needs for the week or the month and separates it and puts it into different envelopes, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm going to share some of that with you. So that's all from me for now, other than to say I thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope that you will learn and find your own journey with finance, and like me, just aim towards financial freedom, because that's where I'm going. I class myself now as a financial freedom fighter, so I look forward to having you with me.